Oh, hey, I'm Brian Truong.
Hey, my name is Sheikh Mahmood. Wait, are you from the Egg Harbor Township High School chapter of FBLA?
Oh, yeah, I am. And I also do the school newspaper, too.
Oh, did you write the article about the March for Babies?
Yeah, that was me. There was a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I really like the article. Just one thing. I saw a picture in the article of you at the march, but I don't remember you physically being at the march when it happened. Did you Photoshop yourself into that picture?
Mm, Okay, it was a really hot day, and I was busy, but I had to write an article for the March with a picture, so I just improvised a little bit.
But isn't that immoral? You're lying to your audience and painting yourself as a better person than you actually are.
Maybe, but it's just a school newspaper. I'm not writing for, like, the New York Times or anything.
But when you join the club, you assume the responsibilities of a journalist. And like any journalist, your duty is to objectively report accurate information to the public. It's the principle of duties.
Oh, yeah, like, I'm such a big international news journalist. Why are you even bringing ethics into this?
Photos are one of the most important and powerful elements of modern journalism. They provide imagery and evidence for the audience. However, manipulated photos can incorporate opinions into a factual report.
Yeah, journalists do have a great deal of power. It's the medium through which common everyday people receive their information.
And before we continue arguing, let's just get this clear. Photo manipulation is any change of a photo from its original form in reality.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Some examples are using color filters, cropping an image, staging a photo, so on.
Yeah, but for the sake of this completely spontaneous argument, let's just focus on the harmful types of photo manipulation.
Yeah, let's focus on the types that wrongly influence public opinion, hurt the reputation of the media, and support the use of dishonesty and sensationalism at the expense of the truth. A significant example of this was the Titans affair during the Second Red Scare in America. The Second Red Scare was often referred to as McCarthyism, after Senator Joseph McCarthy, who accused many politicians of being communists.
Oh, I actually just heard about this. When Tidings ran for Senate in 1950, McCarthy actually proved that Tidings was working with communists. In a campaign tabloid, McCarthy published a photo of Tidings blatantly speaking with the head of the American Communist Party. What more is there to prove? There's a clear photo.
In reality, this meeting never actually occurred. In the biography, A Conspiracy So Immense, The World of Joseph McCarthy, it stated that the photo was proven to be two separate pictures pasted together, aka photo manipulation. But due to the paranoia that McCarthy had caused, Tynes lost the election. American politics and public opinion were affected by photo manipulation. Photography critic Andy Grunberg once commented on the immorality of photo manipulation, saying, quote, "In the future, it seems certain photographs will appear less like facts and more like factoids, based not so much on actual events as on the imagination." End quote.
Okay, but photos are meant to make things interesting, and manipulation helps that. In 1965, a news article written by Cliff Yike, photographer of the Reading Times, stated, quote, "Must all features too be strictly uncontrived, should you find candid type photos," end quote. Should photos in newspapers never entertain?
As I've stated before, Brian, the duty of a journalist is to objectively report accurate information to the public. The main purpose of an article is not to entertain. People don't just read articles about important issues expecting to get a giggle out of it. They're there to get the real facts.
Hmm. Yeah, how about we label the photos if they're edited? Like for the school newspaper, can I just say in the caption, it's an edited photo?
Journalists in the past have used disclaimers like that, but I don't think those labels are descriptive enough for all readers to exactly understand what the manipulation changed about the photo or what photo manipulation even means in general.
Yeah, it would be too vague. Maybe we shouldn't be publishing these edited photos.
Yeah, it's such a big issue, and how could journalists possibly come up with a reasonable solution for this ethical dilemma?
All right, I think I know where you're going. So, the two ethical principles that you could use in your solution are utilitarianism and the principle of duties. Utilitarianism states that the best possible outcome benefits all stakeholders, while the principle of duties involves doing what is ethically correct because that is a stakeholder's duty and that is what they signed up for.
So, then the simple solution is to get all journalists to descriptively label manipulated photos as such. Therefore, a diverse audience would easily be able to understand what the manipulation changed about the photo and how this affects the overall message of the article. This applies utilitarianism because the public receives honest information and journalists won't receive a bad reputation. All stakeholders benefit from this. Additionally, it uses the principle of duties because, once again, it's the duty of a journalist to report objectively.
Yeah, but it's a really ambitious solution. How on earth are you going to even start with this?
Well, we could have our solution put in every organization's code of ethics, and
Code of ethics? Would workers even follow that? Because I know I didn't.
actually, Brian, according to a survey conducted by ASME, the Association of Magazine Editors that work in editorial, art, photography, and business-related positions, it stated that 73% of their members consult and follow their respective codes of ethics. So having our requirement listed on these codes would definitely have an impact.
Yeah, and on top of that, we could even propose this idea to local representatives in Congress. There are already restrictions on the First Amendment of freedom of speech, such as fraudulence and slander, which our proposal helps prevent in this modern time. As technology advances, the rising accessibility of photo manipulation becomes more and more prominent, and legal action must be taken against this harmful distortion of the truth. This can be dealt with on a state and even national level.
Just national? Let's go full on global.
Thank you for your
Thank
time.
you for your time.